Welcome back, guys, to another audiobook with Fab. This is Avengers, issue number 10. It was published April 24th, 2013. Writers Jonathan Hickman, cover artist Dustin Weaver. Previously in Avengers, satellites picked up an incoming projectile from Mars. The first two bombs hit Perth, Australia, and Regina, Canada, completely changing the biospheres of the impact zones. We have been given this gift, an opportunity. So I hurl urgent bombs, not fire earthward. I don't want to be a destroyer of worlds. I want to build one. Earth's mightiest heroes. Validator. Can we transport him back to the barrier? I'm worried about degradation. Regina, Canada. You should access it now if you can. Okay. Why did you do it? Agent Mitchell. What did you see in there? 8 hours ago. I apologize for the urgency, Captain. It couldn't be avoided. My hands are tied. I mean, we just found all these out ourselves. The Avengers were part of the containment team that dealt with the fallout of the Guardians' attacks on Earth. So you know that Kobe, Shepherd, Split, and the Fallen Heights were and remain secured, quarantined. The other sites in Perth, Regina, were handled by those countries' domestic agencies. All previous intelligence had pointed to them being under control. Handled. That was until now. What happened, Maria? Before we go any farther, I want to stress that everything you are about to see remains classified Department H. While we are coordinating with S.H.I.E.L.D. and have agreed to let them call you in and assist regarding this matter, this is in no way implies that we are yielding sovereignty and in fact reserve the right to abort this mission at any time. I want to make sure we're all clear on that. Are we clear on that? Larson Porter. It is Porter, isn't it? Doesn't matter. Larson Porter, you called us. That we did, and thank you for coming, Captain. Show them the video, officer. Department H, mission logs 044399-978. Event Regina 4. Primary mission parameters, secure event site. Tasking agents. Expected threat level, black. Full authorization given. Lethal force sanctioned. Engage Omega flight protocols. Mission clock 01. Mission log begins 8:24. Mission log. Non-indigenous superstructures surround city. Motion everywhere. Larger life forms. Staying clear. Bioluminescent organisms abundant. Mission log. Box unit has determined the numerous pods were chrysalis chambers. We believe we discovered what happened to the civilization population of the city. We're going to attempt contact. Mission clock. 1 hour 32 minutes. Mission log. Box unit lost. Pressing on. Mission clock. 2 hours 17 minutes and 22 seconds. Mission log. Wendigo infected after attempting secondary contact with organisms. Mission failure. One last attempt to capture a specimen and then we're pulling out. Mission clock. 2 hours 22 minutes. Mission log. Dome closed. We're trapped in here. Mission clock. 4 hours 9 minutes. There's been an environmental change. Something happened in the center of the city. Organisms becoming more hostile. We're being hunted. Mission clock. 4 hours and 11 minutes. Kingdom Prime Terminal. Mission clock. 4 hours and 12 minutes. Listen to me. This place. You have to destroy it. Mission clock. 4 hours, 13 minutes, 18 seconds. Whatever you do, do not come in here. Stay away. Stay out. This place is death. All communication with Omega Flight lost. Transmission ends. That was 1 month ago. And you waited this long to call? We spent the time trying every possible way we could to get in there, Falcon. Why don't you define every way possible? We tried cutting through the barrier with every device known to man, then we moved on to more exotic solutions. Short-range translocated metahuman field casters, magic. We even tried a low-yield fission device. I'm sorry, Agent, but they can't be true. If you would have used a bomb, it would have shown up on early warning systems across the planet, and Canada doesn't have any nuclear weapons. No, Banner, they don't. But Agent Minkhead here has resources his government doesn't know about. See, Robert's first generation Department H, Special Ops, old school. Hello, Logan. There still would have been a signature or radiation or any other. You dug a hole, didn't you? Agent Murchard tried to blast your way into the dome from underneath. Which would have just shown up as abnormal seismic activity, right? An anomaly. Okay. Canadians with nukes. Who would have ever imagined that? I did. And it didn't work. The dome wall extends all the way down, making a perfect sphere. And there wasn't the slightest crack. So that brings us to why you're here. I need your help. I need to get into that dome. Can you do that? Well, the man asked you a question. Eden. Yeah, I can get us in there. There. You have it, Agent Midcod. All we need now is clearance. You've got it. You've got it on one condition. I'm going with you. 1 hour later. Hangar's clear. You're good to go, Cap. Okay, Eden. Take us in. This isn't right. Are you sure that we... Yes, this is where the plaza was on the map. We're exactly where you need to be. This should be right outside the city. Look. Oh, wow. I'm going to get airborne, Steve. Get some idea which direction what makes you think that Bruce... Oh. I'm going to get us airborne, Steve, to get us some idea of which direction No need. I think we should head that way. What makes you think that, Bruce? Well, it's the way he's pointing. What do you think? I want you to know that I'm going to feel just awful flying away while the creepy yellow dudes lure you into their trap and eat you. Well, try and say nice things about me at my funeral. Let's go. What is... Hey, I think something's moving in there. Yeah, look. My God. It's Validator. Did you see... Do you remember? Yes. Are you going to tell anyone what you saw? Can anyone make you? I don't have those kind of problems. How about you? I have a Series 6 recorded implant. No audio, video only. Still department agents going to review it. Then they're going to ask questions. There they are, Director Hill. Set a perimeter. Better safe than sorry. Full containment, Lieutenant. Yes, sir. Robert? Yeah? What did she say? Don't worry about it. Now, as upon agreed, what you've just seen concludes all recorded mission data from the beginning of the operation until Agent Mart took his life. Exactly 49 minutes, that's what we found on this chip. What did you get from the debriefing from the Avengers? Nothing. They all said they couldn't remember much of what happened. They jumped into what should have been a city, they found a forest, then it was just gone, and that's it. Do you believe them? No. I think they're holding something back. But they've left, and I'm not much for chasing air. You find this acceptable, Director Hill? Which part, the leaving or the not telling? them leaving, while Hulk and the holding back of information. They don't completely trust us, and we make a habit of giving them a good reason not to. We lie to them, so they withhold information from us. They withhold from us. It's baked into the relationship. But since you're the manifestation of good old-fashioned honesty, why don't you tell them what you're not telling me? Excuse me? You were fishing. Now give, Agent Porter. Load the additional footage. One of our techs had the bright idea of looking up all the Series 6 records on a file Agent record, including the data check performed before the mission began. We compared the data set with what we pulled from his corpse. It should have yielded an increase around 49 minutes. We found more. How much more? What's happening? 327 hours. Evolving. Where was it? The extra footage? The extra time? Everywhere. Some of it was 30 years ago, some of it decades into the future. The effects appear to be variable, specific to each of them. What we're interested in is coming up now. Please stop. Series 6 chips gather data from both eyes, so we're able to map the environment and pull back the round from the agent to get a better look at what is happening. There, see? She pulls him close, drawing him in, and then nothing. Nothing happened. Don't be ridiculous, Agent. Isn't it obvious? She was telling him something. I think we should talk about it. Is that okay? No, not really. Seriously, I have questions, a ton of them, like, what just happened, right? And why did we lie to the SHIELD guys? Are we not on the same team anymore? And the big one, why did that agent shoot himself? Yeah, that. He did what he thought he had to do. He did what someone does when he's keeping a secret is worth more than their life. I don't understand. Why would he do that? Because whatever Valadier became, it used to be his daughter. Please stop. And whatever her secret was, he decided it was worth his life to protect it. Father, something amazing has happened. It's happened to me. We've made something, and I'm supposed to protect it. It's bigger than any of us ever imagined, Father. This system is now online. Alright guys, that's going to be issue number 10. Check back later for another episode, and we will continue. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and follow. And I'll see you guys next time.